Hello, children. Let us start a new chapter that is human body digestive system. Animals consume food for their nutritional requirements. So, the food is taken in our body that is in complex way that has to be broken down into simpler substances, and this work is done by the digestive system. And the process of breakdown of substances into simpler substances is known as digestion. After breaking down it into simpler substances, the food is then carried by the blood to each and every cell of the body. Then the process of digestion involves many organs. Digestive system mainly consists of alimentary canal and digestive organs. Now, the organs coming under alimentary canal are buccal cavity, or we can call it as mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. Digestive gland includes liver, pancreas, and salivary glands, which do not form the part of the alimentary canal but helps in the process of digestion by secreting certain enzymes to the alimentary canal. In the process of digestion, various enzymes are involved, and this enzyme helps in enhancing the reactions taking place inside the body, and that helps in the easy breakdown of the food. Then we will be talking about the mouth. As we know, the mouth contains lips, teeth, and tongue, and the salivary gland. Lips helps in speaking, it helps in sucking and sipping of liquids. Then it helps in perceiving certain sensations. Tongue helps in manipulating the food while chewing and mixing it with saliva, tasting and cleaning the food particles, and also it helps in speaking. Let's talk about teeth. Arrangement of teeth in the mouth is known as dentition. An adult human normally has 32 teeth. It has human being has different types of teeth present, and those are incisor, canine, premolar, and molar, as they have different functions and different shapes. Incisor is used for biting and cutting, canines used for holding and tearing the food, premolars used for grinding and crushing the food, molars used for grinding and crushing, and the molars are also known as wisdom tooth. Arrangement of teeth of different shapes and sizes is known as heterodon. So, human being that contains a heterodon set of teeth or heterodon dentition. Now, in the whole life, human being contains two sets of teeth. One is temporary or deciduous teeth, another one is permanent teeth. So we can see the shapes of incisor. Incisor have a sharp edge that helps in biting and cutting. Canines, on the other hand, have a sharp edge and like chisel-like structure that helps in tearing. Premolars, they have two hill-like protrusions on the topmost structure, and that helps in grinding. And molars, you can see they have three hill-like structures on the surface. So in Caesar, canine, and premolars, they have one root, but the molars, they have three roots. Now let us see what is a dental formula. Dental formula, we take dental formula to the upper half teeth, arrangement of teeth. So first comes your incisor that is in number 2, canine 1, premolars 2, and molar 3. Same, the downward part, this is the upper jaw and the lower jaw. Upper jaw contains 2 incisor, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 3 molars. In the lower jaw, incisors are of 2 in number, canine 1, premolars same 2, molars same 3. So, if we multiply it with 2, that is, this is one half of the upper jaw. Okay, so if we multiply the whole formula by 2, so the total comes, that is 32. So in this case, what we can see, that human child up to age 2 contains only 20 teeth, that is 2 incisor, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 0 molars. Same in the lower jaw, that is 2 incisor, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 0 molars. If we see in an adolescent up from age 17 to 20, they contain total 28 teeth, 2 incisor, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 2 molars. And then the same in the lower jaw, 2 incisor, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 2 molars. And in case of human adult, so they contain total 32 teeth. So 32 teeth, in that case they have 2 incisor, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 3 molars, and same on the lower side. So the dentition formula, that varies according to the years of a person. Then we'll be talking about structure of tooth. If we see the structure of tooth, they are mainly contains 2 parts. One is crown and another one is root. Crown contains enamel, dentine, pulp, and root, that is embedded inside the gum, that contains a bone, root canal, nerves and blood vessels, and the cement. Now in case of animal, what is the enamel? Enamel is the material, ivory material, which covers the crown, and it is the hardest substance in the body. Then comes dentine. Dentine forms the bulk of the tooth, means fills the spaces of here. And this dentine is not that much hard as enamel. It has a minute canals through which run the strands of cytoplasm of the cells in the pulp cavity. Then comes the cement. It is another bone-like structure covering, like this, covering and fixing the root in position. Then comes pulp. The pulp which is present here, it is a soft connective tissue, contain the central space, and it consists of blood capillaries, lymph vessels, and nerve fibers. So this is the structure of a tooth. So this we can see in case of premolars, and this is a structure of incisor. Internal structure of tooth, that is incisor, we can find only one root is present. Here we can find it's double rooted. Then, as we were talking about buccal cavity, that is mouth. Chewing of food is known as mastication. Function of teeth, to break down the food. Tongue mixes the food. Salivary gland located around the throat and in the mouth. Salivary gland secretes an enzyme that is known as salivary amylase. So as we were talking about enzyme, what is enzyme? Enzyme helps in increasing or enhancing the chemical reaction. Okay, so now in our next video we'll be talking about different types of salivary amylase and the further organs involved in digestion of food.